my friend always tells me, like, don't fuck with a woman that's not on your frequency. If she's not giving you the same energy that you're and she's not giving it back, it's not even worth your time.
Yeah. And you just keep reaching out to cool chicks and like
Yeah.
see if they want to hang out. Like I'm all about building
There's
relationships.
way too many chicks in this world to be tripping off one.
There's beautiful women in Santa Cruz for sure. And it's just like, it's just a matter of like being in the right space that we cross paths and we have a moment and we connect and I'm chill enough to like build that connection and it'll just happen. I believe in it. I don't think I'm like cursed, but I have felt cursed and I've fucking screamed at the gods about this curse because it's pretty painful.
You're like in the off grids by the fire pit. You're like, ah.
You'd be surprised if you saw what I do by myself in front of fires at the beach, just screaming at the sky. Yeah.
At 3 Mile, little
Catharsis. Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a weird dude, man. Like, I'm pretty intense. And sometimes I got to shed, you know?
Gotta shed old skin and grow some new skin.
I've got many ways to like clear my mind out and reset. And it's important. Like, it's how you grow. I try to teach my buddy Steve, Dr. Steve. He was telling me yesterday how he's got certain things that he kind of obsesses about, and it's hard for him to let go of it. And I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to like get you to do drugs. I'm just saying, like, I feel that way. I do ketamine, and it clears everything out, and it feels like a perfect reset. And I can like let all that dark shit and all that intense like grinding stuff and obsessive stuff. I just let it go.
No, I never done ketamine, but I've seen people do ketamine around me a lot recently.
Hmm.
And to me, ketamine just fucks people up.
It's because they're doing too much. That's what I would say. It'll fuck you up if you do a lot of it. You'll dissociate and you'll be gonzo.
It's like they get into this K-hole and it's like
Yeah.
they're like a zombie.
Yeah, no, you don't want to go into the K-hole. You want to stay conscious. And then you can work with it and then you can like experience it, but you're still you. If you take too much, like you are gone. Like the you that knows anything about life it completely like you dissociate. I don't like that.
Have you been in a deep K-hole?
I've been close to it and I didn't like it. I was like, I couldn't even walk. And it's like, why am I doing that? I don't like this. It's like, I want to be high and really high, but still me.
Yeah.
So I know what's going on and I could.
So you know when you're about to cross that threshold?
Yeah, I toe the line. I do repeated, like I'll do it. I snort it. I take one little bump in each side and then I wait and see how I feel. And it's like, okay, I can go a little more. So I take another bump. Okay, that's good. Stay there for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then, okay, do a little more. And I'll just have a session, maybe do like 6 or 7 times and just keep going in the last 2 hours. And by the end of that, I feel very calm and clear and rejuvenated mentally. It clears out all the stress. And then I wake up in the morning and I might be a little tired, but I'm not like fucked up or anything. And it's like, that's amazing that it can do that. But I do it very in stages and I'm smart about it and I'm not getting fucked up. Like I know people who just can't control themselves on ketamine. Like they're just binging it.
Yeah.
They'll like hit a gram in a day. It's like, bro, I sit with a gram for like 3 months.
Yeah. And they're just like,
yeah, they're fucked.
Yeah.
And that's a whole different thing. Like that's not.
They're just like a fucking vegetable at that point.
Well, you're not using. That's not like conscious. They're not using it consciously, right? They're just getting fucked up.
Yeah.
That's where psychedelics can be dangerous because if you don't know what they're for and you don't have the knowledge of how to use them, then you could like if you took and ate the mushrooms and went out to a party, that could be bad. Like you should not be out in public on more than a gram of mushrooms. Like you're starting to hallucinate and lose control. And if you don't have people around you who understand what's going on and like can like get you home and you could end up in the hospital. You could end up like just in a bad situation because you don't know what you're doing. And that's why there should be education around this stuff. Like, I mean, it's good stuff. It's amazing, the potential. Like acid, like why would anyone take 2 tabs of acid? Like I take 1 tab of acid, I'm like borderline like too much. And I said, oh, I took 5 tabs, like that's cool or something. Like are you nuts? Like, are you okay? Like, did you come back? Like,
Yeah.
you got to be smart, you know, if you're going to play with these are very powerful tools of consciousness and like they can work for you or they can work against you. Like that's a real thing. So you have to learn like how to stay in the right zone with it and like respect the power of these things. And that's what I've learned. I've gone a little bit over, but never too far.
It really does sound like you know your limit and like not to abuse it.
Because I'm smart. Yeah. But if I was in college, I mean, I had a few big nights on Molly and Coke, and it's like, I'm glad I survived, you know? Glad I mean, I've had nights where I woke up in the morning in my car. I had obviously driven. I didn't know where I was. I was just parked in some fucking, you know, parked in some residential neighborhood in front of a house. Like, how the fuck did I get here? I don't know. And I just wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm driving home. Like, dude, fuck, you know? Crazy shit. And it's like, thank God, you know, like, thank God I got like guardian angels that, you know, in bad situations that nothing, I didn't kill anybody, didn't crash my car, I didn't try to go drive on a freeway, you know, somehow I've been blessed. And same with these psychedelic drug experiences. I've had major experiences, but for me, like it's actually helped my mind. And I see some people get fucked up, you know, some people, their minds get fucked up. So I don't know. And it's like, I don't know what to say about that.
Have you had any like really close people, friends, family, like that abuse like shit and it's like totally like fucked up their whole life?
When my sister went to rehab, I thought she was going to die. Yeah.
Oh wow.
She had a painkiller addiction, was in a really bad relationship, and she was starting to lose it.
Yeah, I had a brother that was hooked on meth and ended up being schizophrenic.
Yeah.
And then I got a phone call one day that he passed away, probably from, I don't know, he said suicide, but it sounded like something bad happened to him because of drugs.
Think he got murdered?
I think he got murdered.
Yeah. I mean, mental illness is a whole different ballgame because you don't have the ability of self control is like out the window. So you're just kind of a victim of whatever drug it just takes over.
The saddest thing is like there's no resources, so they just like left it as like cold case.
And I mean, that's kind of what's happening with the homeless population too. Like a lot of mental illness and drug addiction, and probably bad shit's happening in that world that we never even really hear about.
Yeah.
Just like no one's going to waste time and resources investigating murders of, you know.
Yeah. So like today, I went to pick up my homie from lunch and he kind of lives by a homeless encampment. And I look to the right, driving down his hood, and I see a lady like taking a shit in a garbage can,
Yeah.
just in the middle of a nice public neighborhood. Across the street, there's like this creek. They have a little cabin right by the fence facing like someone's house. Is this big trash can that I guess that's their toilet.
Yeah.
So imagine if a child was just growing up and they look out their window and that's all they see. They don't need to see that.
It's a crazy dichotomy because you have the richest people in the world in this area, and then you have like homeless camps like right next to it. It's so fucking crazy.
Well, that's kind of like
That's what this system's creating.
it's kind of like my native country, the Philippines. It's like you have these like billionaire sky rises,
Yeah.
and then next to it are like slums, like
Slums. Yeah.
real slums.
Yeah. That's where this country's going. And it's already there, especially in this area, San Francisco, Santa Cruz, there's 10 cities. And
Yeah,
you see the failure of the system and it's just accelerating. And it's like, where is this going? You know, this is going to a dark place if like we don't make serious social changes and like start to change the way we live. The reason these people are homeless is because the family, you know, people used to homestead and like it was valuable to have kids because they worked on the property. Like
yeah,
they helped with the farm. So you wanted to have lots of kids so that you can make your farm functioning really well. And if one of your kids had a problem or was born with a retardation, you just put them to work in a different way. And everybody was taken care of. And that's just how we lived. And, so you had your family unit and then you had the community and people worked together and you farm and you grew food and this is a healthy way to live. And then like, industrial revolution, build the cities,
But it's just
leaving
it's just
farms.
big problems with big cities.
Well, it's all about independence, like leaving your family to go live the dream, and now it's like, if you don't make it, like, who's going to have your back? Like, the family unit's gone, the farm is gone. Like, only 5% of the population lives like that, of course. That's what I've heard. So if you don't have a family or a place to go, like, you're going on the streets. That's what's happening. But
And
if you
I
went back,
and a lot of people don't have the mental fortitude to stay strong and overcome and like adjust.
yeah, not everyone makes it in the system.
Yeah.
Or their parents were fucked up and they can't support them, so then they go out and they try to figure it out, but they can't figure it out, so now they're homeless. And it's just like,
It's crazy how like America is supposed to be the gold standard. But like you said, the whole slums is creeping up,
yeah,
creeping up.
yeah, because not everyone's we're not designed to live like this. Like, very few people thrive in this kind of environment, because it's making us sick. That's what it is. But if you went back to the land, we went back to like valuing the family unit and kids, and community became the primary
Yeah, there's so
thing.
much fucking disrespect in community. Like I hate it. Like you walk around like teenagers and young adults are like cussing out older people, like robbing older people. Where the fuck did this start? Like
Yeah,
I I don't want to live in this world like where this type of disrespect happens. It's like
yeah,
it's nasty.
because people don't know what to do. Like, if you live on a farm, you have a purpose.
Yeah.
It seems so cliche. It seems so kind of like nerdy almost, but it's like, you have a purpose. Like, you're growing food that you survive on. So you have to get up, and then you have very specific responsibilities, and that gives you a purpose. Like, your purpose today is to go up and milk the cows so that we can all enjoy the milk. Or like, today we're going to slaughter a cow and then we're going to preserve the meat, or we're going to, clean up the garden. And it's like, there's a real purpose to your life, even though seems like what we would consider a simple life. It's not simple. It's very down to earth, and you're close to nature, and the things you're doing are like directly affecting your survival and the survival of the people around you and your immediate family, and also the community, and people help each other. This is how we're supposed to live. It's very obvious.
Yeah, like when we grew up, did you have chores like mowing the lawn and
Not really.
not really?
I wish I did. I wish I'd grown up on a farm and like had
Yeah.
learned about that. But I did, and that's why I'm doing it now at this age, because I recognize the value of that, and that I didn't have that experience, and the value of the trades and people who can build shit. I think builders and carpenters and electricians, these are the most valuable people in our society.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
sure, it's cool to be able to program a computer and provide someone with an iPhone. That's fucking amazing too. But if you don't have a house, and you don't have hot water, and you don't have good insulation or whatever, or like plumbing that works, like, you're kind of fucked. Like, it doesn't matter if you have an iPhone.
Yeah, it's kind of like going to a place where I work. We have very intelligent people, and the copy machine has a paper jam, and they're freaking.
Right.
And there's directions right on the screen. Open this door, pull out the paper,
Yeah.
close it,
Read the directions.
and they're having a spaz. Like
Call you.
I'm like, no, seriously, what do you do when you're at home and there's an issue?
I know. I'll tell you, this is a trippy story. I met this girl. The girl, you might have met her. I don't want to name drop, but it's the first girl I met since my bad breakup that I thought she might be the one. And it was super dope. Like, we clicked, like, we had a really fun night together. And then I wrote her like a letter, just kind of explaining what I was interested in a relationship. And it was long. Like I gushed. And it's like, should I send this? I'm like, fuck it. If she's my girl, she'll appreciate it and she'll probably get back to me. And she did. And she got back to me with like an equally deep, like long letter. And I was like, okay, this is this is real. Anyway, we had amazing chemistry for like a couple months. We were both just like, this is good. And then she lied to me, like just first conflict. And I knew it and she knew it. And I called her out on it. It wasn't over in my head. It's just like, don't fucking lie to me. Like, that's a major red flag to me. It's not a black flag, but it's a red flag. And then she doubled down on the lie. Like, she didn't backtrack and apologize and just say, you know what, you're right. Like, I shouldn't, I mean, don't ever fucking lie to me again. Like, if I can't trust you, and this wasn't even a big thing, I'm not even going to get into the specifics of it, but I'm just saying in general, like, if you lie and you break trust in a relationship, the relationship's over.
Right.
And I gave her a chance. Like I gave her a chance to backtrack and correct it because, you know, maybe you just made a mistake or you were scared or you had like, this is a bad habit from childhood. You used to lie to your parents a lot and you've lied to your boyfriends, but I'm calling you out on some bullshit and I'm making it perfectly clear. And if you don't correct this, I'm going to lose trust for you. And instead of correcting it, she doubled down and tripled down on the lie and I broke up with her. So it's like, it's over. Like, if I can't trust you, like right now, then it's over. Like, you're just gonna, like, how can I ever trust you? You're just
And then
gonna
what
lie
did
to
she
me.
say?
I don't care what she said. It was over. Like,
Uh,
don't fucking lie to me. We're done. So all the good stuff and all the cool stuff was kind of just like smoke and mirrors. And in the end, it wasn't meant to be. And I've even given her chances to like, if we could just go back to that moment and you can come to God and just realize like ethically and morally, like why that matters and why that's so important and correct it, like we could just move forward. And she won't. It's like she doesn't have the capability or the capacity to even like understand why that's so important. It's just like, it's just going to fuck up every relationship you're in. If you're with any guy with any high value, like who because anyone high level man is going to value honesty like at a super premium.
yeah, it's fucking insane, bro.
Lie to someone like your partner, like you're going to lie to your fucking, the one is going to lie to me? Nah, dude, that's not the one. Fuck.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Take your tits and ass with you. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's good. You know, I learned boundaries because that girl she was beautiful and sexual and intelligent and driven and a lot of like good qualities, but you fucking lie. That's like a terrible quality. Jesus.
And she didn't even double, she tripled down on that.
And not correcting it.
Yeah.
Like, I can see if it's like a little white lie, but it's like, dude, you lie about a small thing. Like, that's just, anyway. What the fuck?
So in your raps, we've recorded quite a few rap songs. Any memorable songs and lines that you have?
Oh, man. Nothing's coming off the top of my head, but I love listening to songs and going through lyrics. Let me see what comes to mind. Literally have to turn on a song.
Man, I remember we had like this one 8-minute song, like one of our first songs we recorded.
Uh-huh.
It was like Lost or something.
Oh, yeah.
It was like, I felt like I understood you when we recorded that song.
Yeah, I mean, I might not have the greatest cadence, but I'm a great writer. I know that. I can write. Like, I've written 7 books and thousands of pages in journals. So
Yeah.
be able to like capture my feelings and thoughts into like poetry that's lyrics is, I feel like I have that skill. And yeah, for people who appreciate lyrics, like I feel like I do have I do have the ability to express myself well. But then sometimes I rap stupid ratchet shit and it's like whatever, it's all good.
I feel like I could bring out the ratchet shit out of you. Maybe it's because I'm producing some of those beats.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think the beats that I make for you, you probably would have made yourself.
No, that's why I like working with you, because I like the beats you make. They're totally different than I would ever
Yeah,
imagine. And then we can kind of like dial them in a little bit to my style, but we try to like combine our styles. Yeah, it's cool. Like
it's fire.
this whole recent project was like all your beats, and I think they're dope. It's like, yeah, dude, that's a trip, that level. Yeah, because when I produce by myself, it's kind of a very similar, like every song's very different, but they're also very similar to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a like there's certain elements that are very repetitive, and sometimes I try to challenge myself, like, don't do that again. But I always end up kind of using like a lot of like kind of like growly. I use like a lot of like ambience and like beautiful stuff, and then I use a lot of like kind of grindy, like
Yeah,
kind of dark,
growly
like
with a
dark. Yeah,
little wobbly,
yeah. It's like good and evil.
LFO-ish.
Yeah, light and darkness. Like it's just me. Like I can't get away from it. So that's why it's fun to work with you, because I can get away from it, and like you're doing you, and it's cool.
It's the first live performance.
Huh. I don't know. In October might be good. I need to, yeah, get the couple DJ sets out there so that's available to the world, and then refocus in on my production, which is going to happen in the next week. And yeah,
How many people do you plan on having?
doesn't matter. I'll just invite the like homie crew, and then maybe like just make a public invite. It's a record release party, and
Nice.
we'll see. Yeah, but it would definitely, I would hope that like you would show up, and like
Of course, I should.
close friends who are like kind of invested and are interested in like me like crossing an edge. And I'm gonna practice a lot too. Like I don't want to come out like making mistakes. Like I want the first one to be dope. So I'm gonna
We
practice
need to have like fire dancers, around the pits,
snake dancers. Yeah,
some belly dancers.
yeah. It's exciting though. I feel like it's coming. Like I'm not forcing it, but I feel like it's time, It's like it's getting to the place where it's like, okay, like this is actually the right time to do it. And then we have enough songs, and I can make a set, and just practice it and do like an hour set and just make it, just see what happens.
Yeah, I remember like the most memorable story was coming up to your property with Snorlax.
Yeah, he was toast. The mushrooms got him.
And so one of your neighbors were like pulled us over, like flagged us down. He's like, "What's going on up there?" And I really didn't know how to respond to that. I'm like, "Oh, just a couple of friends were having a little tea ceremony."
That's what you said? Yes, sir.
They're like, "A couple fucking friends. There's like a rape going on."
It's all the forest people coming together. It's pretty dope what's happening up there, I must say. It's like, if you build it, they will come type of thing. I had no idea that this was going to happen. I just wanted to live off grid and
How far, like the furthest person has lived from your property has come, like,
come from Santa Barbara. We've had people come from out of state to certain events, not to our events, I don't think, but yeah, people have traveled to like some of these men's groups or some of these events that we have. They have followings.
isn't that crazy? The venue has crossed state lines already.
That's what this world needs. The world's going through an awakening, and at some point, you just have to facilitate it, and that's the role I'm in, and I'm very fucking humble about it, to the point that I don't even talk about it. Like I don't even make my role known. But if you want to know my role, I'm facilitating the future of medicine and the future of humanity, which is a
Yeah.
spiritual awakening through dance, through psychedelics, through music, through nature, through like kind of awakening deeper aspects of this.
It's dope because when you're on your property, 300 people running around and you're just in the background, like picking up garbage. You do not look like you own the whole shit.
I know.
And
And I
that,
don't want to look like that guy. The owner has to do the dirty work.
yeah,
I've said that this is one of my favorite quotes. It's, I'd rather be the janitor of heaven than like the fucking prince of darkness, like the janitor of the light. And that's what I am. Like I'm humble. I'm a
like
servant
that.
of the light, and you have to do the dirty work. You have to be willing to like clean up the mess, which
Yeah.
in order for people to like feel comfortable. So I'm that dude. It's a trippy role. Like sometimes I was like, what the fuck am I doing? You know? But I do it.
There's hundreds and hundreds, soon to be thousands of thousands of people that thank you.
Janitor of the light. I take, I go to the beach and it just freaks me out like how much there's trash at the beach. Like, why is there trash along the highway, along the beach? Like, this is crazy. Like, I actually called the town about it and I take a little trash bucket and pick shit up. And it's like, people thank me. I'm like, don't fucking thank me. Like, do it. Do it yourself. Like, everybody needs to take responsibility at this point. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, there's other countries. You mentioned like how people are raised in other countries. I don't know if this is true, but I heard in Japan, like,
I was about to say Japan.
kids are raised to like, clean up. There's no janitors at the school because the kids learn how to clean up after themselves and cook. And so you go around these cities and there's like apparently spotless. I don't know, but that's what I hear.
There's recently in Japan a viral video about a local Japanese man got upset at two foreigners smoking at a ski resort when it said like no smoking. That's how seriously they take their politeness. They went up to the foreigners saying, "Don't smoke. It's not polite."
Yeah, we're not fucking around here.
And the foreigners are totally being dicks about it.
Oh, really? They're like
Yeah,
laughing at him or just like fuck off.
yeah, type kind of like fuck off type shit.
Well,
I'm like, bro,
should have fucking done some fucking
you're
judo on his ass. Just
you,
fucking take the cigarette and just.
you're in their country. Respect their rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we should all be respectful of like.
That's another thing that bothers me is when like us Americans go to other countries, feel entitled about, oh, it's legal in America. I'm like, bitch, you're not in America right now.
Yeah,
You are in this foreign country with way different rules.
yeah. If you don't like the rules, then don't go there.
Exactly. And don't play in America card.
Yeah, it's fair.
You know?
Yeah, it's like dating a chick. If you don't like the way if you don't like her vibe or what she wants, what she expects, then don't hang out with her. Like it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like just be respectful and yeah.
It's like going to a freaking place somewhere maybe and they're a little hotty toddy and they're like, this ain't my vibe,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that in this country sometimes. There's certain things about this country I just love, and then there's certain things that I don't like at all.
I
Like
hate
yep.
how we're not a polite country.
Yeah. I hate how we're not a healthy country.
Yeah, because being polite gets you so much further, I feel like. Let's work together instead of like, fuck off. It's going back to like the childhood shit, like the golden rule. Where did that get lost?
I know. Yeah, gets lost in the hustle and trying to get ahead. I don't live like that.
But when you do meet a few good people in life that still live by that golden rule, it's amazing. The energy is going to come back.
Yeah.
Like you're going to want to do more for those people because they did something nice for you.
I like to help out. Like if someone needs some help, like my friend was moving, and it's like I could easily think of 1,000 reasons why I shouldn't do this. Like I shouldn't drive over to her house with my truck and like bring a dolly and help her move stuff for 2 hours with her boyfriend. Like I could think of 100 things I need to do that are more important. Or I can just be a good dude and like show people that I care about them. And so I do that. And I feel good about that.
And karma comes back so much, you know?
Yeah. And they'll remember that. And they'll like, if I ever need a favor or something, they'll know.
Like the dome, when I was like, hey, where did you get all this furniture? You're like, this was all donated.
Yeah. The magic, bro.
Yeah. Like thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cool ass furniture.
Yeah. People
Donated.
constantly like telling me that they appreciate what I do. And I'm like, it's not even me. Like I appreciate what I do because it's weird. Like I feel like I'm driven by a force. And that's what's doing it. Like I couldn't do this. Like, how could I ever do this? I don't have the intelligence or the ability to like manage and organize something this big. I'm being guided by like a higher power. So people give me credit. It's like, don't give me credit. Like I appreciate it and I'll take the compliment, but it's like, do you really want to know what's going on up there? It's a spiritual practice it's a high level spiritual practice. Like these fact that this is even happening is like kind of that's the level that I've reached. And I'm not going to stop there. Like, I don't know what's beyond this, but I'm not done, like I'm going to
Exactly.
continue to build and this force is like not done. It's not done. I don't even know if it's done when I die. We'll find out. But
Yeah.
and you asked me at the beginning, like, why do you do all these things and eat healthy? And why it's to like amplify that force and that energy and clear out my own channel so it can like come through and like I can co-create with it and learn about it. And like, it feels like a benevolent force. I trust it. I don't think it's evil. I think
And the crazy thing
it
is,
wants to do good.
by doing what you did in the woods, I recently had a conversation with your dad when we were out there last. And I definitely feel like he saved him. He was full of life.
Yeah, he's waking up. He's having a late life spiritual awakening, and I'm trying to like,
It's amazing. From the first time I met him, like he was on that couch eating fast food.
oh yeah, it's disgusting. And it's nothing I didn't know before. He just wasn't open. He needed to like really fall, like literally to fall. Like you need to fall. He actually fell, like an old man, like fell on the ground and couldn't get up. And it's like had to
Yeah,
call an ambulance because he literally couldn't stand up. I'm like, dude, you can play the age card and just wither away into this pathetic version of yourself that's like blaming age and oh, like it's like, or you can take some responsibility and look at your life. You're not doing anything to build strength. You're not doing anything for your health. You're not doing anything to like work on your balance. And that's why this is happening. And that's why this happens to most people. You're not physically or mentally.
yeah. You broke,
You can do it.
bro. What's terminology in the medical world? Failure to thrive.
Yeah.
You gave him a reason to thrive.
But it's like he had to arrive at a place where he was open to that truth because this has been the truth for 20 years with him. Like he's been
Yeah,
super unhealthy and unmotivated to exercise, and this is why he's gotten himself into this situation. It's obvious. Like my whole life is health and wellness. It's what I get paid to do. Like I'm a master at it, and I'm a huge resource for anybody who wants to use me. Like I'm just available for that. Like anybody wants to talk to me about it, I can give people like really high level advice about how to train or what they need and what to eat. And because I've done that for years. And so I'm his fucking son. Like he never even reached out to me about it. It's like, bro, it's crazy,
crazy.
you
The
know?
craziest, biggest resource he had was right in front of him.
And it's like, but this is the whole thing. It's like, yeah, the truth is all around you. It's just like some people just they don't see it. They can't see it. They're blind. They're not awake. And it's
Yeah,
like, now he's starting to realize like my power. And it's like, I've always been like this. Like I've always had this power. Like I could have done this for you 20 years ago, but
yeah.
here we are. And now we're doing it and it's cool. And I think he's enjoying it. I think he's finally understanding like, oh yeah, I can actually like take some control back over my life. I don't just have to like wither away as this old man who's just like getting worse. Like you can get better in your 80s. Why not, dude? Like get stronger and get fitter, eat healthy. Like this stuff, it doesn't matter how old you are.
And look at Bill Belichick. He like this 24-year-old girl.
No, really? Really? I hooked up with a 22-year-old when I was 37. I thought that was crazy. I'm like, wow.
Uh, But yeah,
It's hot. Young girls are hot, dude. Yeah.
she made a choice.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. I don't know. That's a weird move. How would I feel as a woman, like hooking up with it? Like you're gonna get looked at with some weird looks by some other chicks, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But like you're just what is that about, But
Thank you for helping the community, and your dad probably thanks you for helping him.
yeah, thank you for figuring all this out and asking cool questions and sitting and Yeah, having a conversation. That was fun.
All right, till next time.
Yeah, thanks.